You feel like a failure because you cannot make a choice. You are not broken. Endless options paralyzed you. Today, we dismantle the cruel illusion of total freedom. Let us slow down for a moment. Picture your bedroom at 2 in the morning. The room is completely dark except for the cold, blue light of your phone screen reflecting in your tired eyes. You are swiping. Maybe you're looking at faces on a dating app. Maybe you are scrolling through hundreds of job openings or looking at apartments in different cities. Face after face, option after option. You are exhausted, but your thumb keeps moving. You cannot stop. You cannot press the button to say yes. You cannot commit to just one thing. Why? Because a tiny, terrifying whisper in your brain tells you that the next swipe might be better. The perfect person, the perfect job, the perfect life might be waiting just 1 inch below your finger. So, you choose nothing. You stay in your dark room, completely frozen. Modern society sold you a beautiful, dangerous lie. We are constantly told that having maximum freedom and endless choices will make us perfectly happy. But human brains were not built for this. When you give a person 3 clear choices, they make a decision, they accept it, and they move on. When you give them 3,000 choices, they freeze, they panic. This is not freedom. It is a slow, silent paralysis. You are standing at a giant crossroads with 1,000 open doors, and the pressure to pick the absolute best one is crushing you to the floor. But why does making a simple choice feel so incredibly heavy? It is because we misunderstand what a choice actually is. Every time you say yes to one path, you are forced to say no to every other path in the universe. Choosing is an act of letting go. Every decision you make is a tiny, invisible funeral. When you finally commit to one person, you are attending the funeral of 1,000 other love stories you could have experienced. When you sign a contract for a specific job, you bury the version of you who moved to the beach or the version who became an artist. The more options you have around you, the bigger this invisible graveyard becomes. And without realizing it, you carry the heavy ghosts of all those unlived lives on your shoulders every single day. This crushing weight is multiplied by the glowing screen in your hand. The internet forces you to watch the perfect highlight reels of all the lives you did not choose. You open an app and see a friend buying a big house. You swipe and see a stranger traveling through beautiful mountains. You see success everywhere. But your most dangerous enemy is not a stranger on the internet. It is the phantom version of yourself, the what-if ghost. What if I had chosen the other university degree? What if I had replied to that person 3 years ago? What if I moved to that loud city when I had the chance? This imaginary version of you is entirely flawless. They never make bad financial choices. They never feel tired or lonely. And you force your real, messy, exhausted self to compete with this perfect ghost every single day. It is a cruel game, and you will always lose. And this brings us to the most brutal, deeply hidden pain of all, the midnight guilt. 50 years ago, if someone was unhappy with their simple, limited life, they could blame the world. They could blame the economy, their small town, or the lack of opportunity. But you have the internet. You have endless dating pools. You have total freedom to move, to learn, to be anything. So when you sit alone in your room and feel completely miserable, the world points a cold finger right at your chest. The logic is terrifying. If you have every option in the world and you are still not happy, then it must be your fault. You must be defective. You must be doing life wrong. This self-blame is the sharpest knife. It cuts deep, making you hate yourself for simply being overwhelmed by a world that is too loud and too fast. So, how do you escape this invisible trap? How do you stop drowning in the endless ocean of choices? Listen carefully. You stop trying to find the perfect choice. You surrender. The brutal, honest truth is that there is no flawless path. Every single door you walk through will have pain, boredom, and doubt waiting on the other side. The cure for your paralysis is not finding more freedom. The cure is accepting limitation. Imagine playing a game with no rules and no boundaries. You can do anything you want, anytime. Very quickly, the game becomes boring, meaningless, and chaotic. A game only becomes fun, a game only means something, exactly because it has strict limits. Your life is the exact same. The scarcity of your time and the limit of your physical body are the exact things that give your life any real value. The fact that you chose this one person at the cost of a million others makes your love heavy and real. The fact that you chose this messy, imperfect path and closed the door on the rest makes this life entirely yours. Stop waiting for the perfect choice to rescue you. Close the apps, put down the phone. Let yourself quietly mourn the beautiful lives you will never live. And then, take a deep breath and step forwards into the only messy, flawed, and incredibly real life that is actually waiting for you.